back, ladies and gentlemen, to Norsemont Mining's channel, a junior mining company with projects in Chile, forefronting this during a commodities boom, basically. Chief Executive Officer Mark Levy, welcome back, sir.
Hi, nice to speak to you again.
And a pleasure to have you back. I mean, in the midst of all the geopolitical stuff going on, a lot of attention on the commodities market, we're going to discuss a lot of that, but maybe we'll roll back a little bit because Norsemont delivers second tranche of encouraging drill results at your Chile project with gold grades as high as 1.43 grams per ton at over 63 meters depth. Do you want to break that down for us and just give us the scope?
Sure, yeah, we put out some very exciting news today, and we've put out a couple of drill holes, which we did intercept a porphyry mineralization at Chocolimpe, which is potential for a large copper gold porphyry, which is the most exciting part of our news and our geological news, and it's just the beginning of it. But we also put out some very incredible results, obviously, on the gold side, gold silver side. We have a 115-meter hole of 0.84 grams per ton gold equivalent, which is pretty significant interval. And we also have another 63 meters of 1.43 grams in one other hole that we had, which includes 35 meters of 2 grams. So we've had some pretty nice intervals, higher grades. One of those holes, the last hole, the higher grade hole, was in the Vizcacha pit, which is known as the higher grade pit. Choque, which was the main previous producing pit, where we get silver grade in there as well. The other thing that's really exciting, we actually encountered over 19 meters of 1.32 grams per ton gold equivalent of oxides, and in one of the holes, and we also encountered 14 meters at over a gram gold equivalent in oxides as well. So another 14 and 19 meters of gold oxides at gram plus, which helps make the economics of the project more robust. So that's also really exciting as well. Some of that mineralization on this drilling program went beyond 200 meters down. So that continues to, I guess, prove our thesis that the mineralization does go down 200 to 300 meters. As an example, our previous news release, we had a hole of 93 meters continuous mineralization, and it went down to 189 meters. So that means, hey, we've proven that there's mineralization down almost 200 meters and now over 200 meters, which is basically 3-4 times the existing 70-meter depth we originally had. And actually, that previous hole, a couple of days later, came out on a chart of top 16 junior explorer drill holes for the month of February. So that was kind of an exciting little thing to see us achieve in the month of February as well from a previous hole. So, you know, we're really pleased. Continual good intercepts, large intercepts, good grades of gold. Obviously really exciting about the porphyry, which is just north of our Vizcacha high-grade gold pit. There's a lot of work being done now. We're doing some sampling and mapping in that area, and there are some showings at surface as well that hopefully some further news releases will talk about some of those results that we end up getting. So pretty exciting times.
I would agree. I look forward to seeing some of those results. And speaking of just the drill program here, do you mind just kind of iterating again, just kind of a scoped out view of what the next couple quarters looks like, how you guys are continuing to build out the drill program, and when we can expect to see those further results?
Sure. We've got another couple of holes should be coming out later this month on this existing drill program that we did, the first 10 holes that we did. We are anticipating for the weather to get a little better in Chile over this month. So we hope to resume a drill program next quarter in April. And that would be probably more in the 10 to 12,000 meters drill program. So that will have ongoing news flow from, I guess, April till the end of the year from a drilling perspective. So that should be some fun times. And obviously we've got a lot of new targets. You know, when we first started out with the project, there was 3 or 4 main areas, and now we've got over 6 main areas, and there is some geophysics showing continuity between them. So we'll have some fun drilling in between certain areas to see that there's continuity of mineralization, drilling deeper, looking at drilling the copper gold porphyry area of the project. So hopefully 2022 will be a banner year for drilling and putting out a lot of good data on the project.
Yeah, lots to look forward to here, man. I appreciate those insights. And from the broadest view perspective here, between the geopolitical environment, the fact that we're going to see interest rates start materially going up, probably at a rate for the first time in my lifetime I'll have ever experienced. And all of this typically historically has boded excessively well for the commodities market, gold, silver, copper, especially some of those battery metals and the renewable metals like copper. Do you mind just kind of offering your insight on what you think about the global market and how it's going to affect these prices?
Sure. I mean, obviously we're experiencing some inflation here. Everybody understands their grocery costs are going up, cost of goods are going up, labor costs going up. So it's normal in an inflationary environment to try and protect your capital or your wealth with gold. Some people use crypto. And obviously the escalation between Russia and unfortunately Ukraine has probably fast tracked the price of gold. And now we're sitting over 1900 and sometimes touching over 1950. And a lot of guys, I know I just saw an interview of Pierre Lassonde saying that he felt gold was going to go to 2,400 in short order here. And I think even Goldman Sachs and a few other banks have raised their numbers. You know, they're talking 2,200 this next quarter here because of what's going on geopolitically. So, you know, the world has been, I guess, hampered by COVID for 2 years. We've all personally and mentally been hurt by it. Financially, every government's been hurt by it. Currencies, you know, there's a lot of concern on currency and devaluing of currencies. Look what's happened. Russia started a war, their currency's down over 50%. And so, you know, there is a flight to safety, and it seems like gold and silver starting to rear their heads, which is nice for us to see. It's what we expected. But realistically, with our project, even if gold's 1,800, our project is you know, a feasible project, and based on cap costs that are average in Chile and the price of gold, I mean, we're in good shape. Obviously, you know, we like to see the gold price go up. It attracts a lot more investors. It get a lot more interest, and we do believe, and I personally believe, everybody should have exposure to gold. I mean, even I bought some more gold last week when that big pullback happened, and I'm quite happy about it because obviously things bounced back up right after. But, you know, everybody's wondering, where do I put my money? How do I protect myself? And so obviously gold is a great place to park your capital. And I think the politics of the world are creating a better and better environment for gold, unfortunately, because this world is definitely at a tipping point.
For sure. And just to offer a quick anecdote as well, I think where the most value is currently in the commodities stock market, because when you take a look at the top 50 gold miners, they've hit record cash flows in their entire history, and most of their stocks are cyclically trading down. So I would tempt investors to do a little diligence and maybe start picking up some value plays, because gold might keep going up, but like you said, these mines are already profitable because of the $1,800 an ounce gold price we've been holding, and anything higher from here is just taking us basically to the moon for these projects. I mean, it's kind of incredible, really. But on that note, Mark, I appreciate your time today. Thanks so much for coming out.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Always a pleasure. And I pass the question off to you guys. Let us know what you think about gold, Norsemont mining, anything that you interest you in that comment section below. And consider subscribing, because as these drill results come down the wire and we get more news, we'll update you here. But stay cool, stay awesome. And as always, I look forward to catching you in the next one.